John is a physician, and perhaps, I would not say it to a living soul, of course, but this is dead paper, and a great relief to my mind. Perhaps that is one reason I do not get well faster. You see, he does not believe I am sick. And what can one do? If a physician of high standing, and one's own husband, assures friends and relatives that there is really nothing the matter with one but temporary nervous depression, a slight hysterical tendency, so I take phosphates or phosphites, whichever it is, and tonics and journeys and air and exercise, and am absolutely forbidden to work until I'm well again. Personally, I disagree with their ideas. There's a delicious garden. I never saw such a garden, large and shady, full of box-bordered paths, and lined with long grape-covered arbors with seats under them. This paper looks to me as if it knew what a vicious influence it had. There is a recurrent spot where the pattern lolls like a broken neck and two bulbous eyes stare at you upside down. I get positively angry with the impertinence of it and the everlastingness. Up and down and sideways they crawl, and those absurd, unblinking eyes are everywhere. I'm getting really fond of the room, in spite of the wallpaper. Perhaps because of the wallpaper. And I exhaust myself in trying to distinguish the order of its going in that direction. That front pattern does move, and no wonder. The woman behind shakes it. Sometimes I think there are a great many women behind. As soon as it was moonlight and that poor thing began to crawl and shake the pattern, I got up and ran to help her. I pulled and she shook. I shook and she pulled, and before morning we had peeled off yards of that paper. A strip about as high as my head and half around the room. And no person touches this paper but me. Not alive.
An axe! Get an axe! Darling, let me in!
The key is under the plantain leaf.
What's the matter? For God's sake, what are you doing?
I've got out at last in spite of you and Jane, and I pulled off most of the paper, so you can't put me back.
Bad.
Is it time for my casting call, everyone? Nice! Well, I guess I'm gonna do one of those awkward album covers where they like frame themselves in a door. Like,
No, Jared, we're not doing that. Wait, go back! Go back, it just not started. Nice shirt. You're making up. You're getting up. Stand up. Stand up.